Alright, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Hurricane Milton has become a twin system. Now, as y'all can see, with the freaking John at the bottom here, as the commentary. John, this is referred to as an outer band and not a twin system. So I want to clarify. Obviously, thumbnail clickbait. Ha! I got y'all, bro. Oh my god, bro. I lied. You can click off the video now. Nah, let me stop playing.
No, what are
but
you
seriously,
about?
no, I'm saying because I put twin system on the thumbnail if y'all saw the But like obviously it's not a twin system and we're gonna go through that. What it's called is, as y'all saw, and obviously the context down here, bro, it's referred to as an outer band. What an outer band is, it has multiple meanings. The rings of a thunderstorm and a hurricane, and the area of a diagram. Hurricane bands. The outer bands of a hurricane are the rings of a thunderstorm that spiral out from the storm center. They are the first part of the hurricane to make landfall. Outer bands can produce heavy rainfall, strong winds, and tornadoes. So if you look back at this, obviously it may look like it's two, hurricanes,
Right.
but
Oh, I saw the view from the astronauts. Oh my, it looks so
as y'all can see,
scary.
it's getting really close to obviously Tampa. Obviously Miami's on the other side.
What time
of the
is
panhandle,
this?
But
was this like earlier today?
I'm assuming
this was yesterday.
Let me see. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. This was posted on the 9th. So yeah, this was yesterday.
Yesterday, because it's.
But yeah, nah, it's still very, very bad as y'all can
Yes,
see, bro.
it
And I
is.
ain't gonna lie. So anyone that's in Florida, bro, y'all stay safe.
Yeah.
I know it's
Yes,
getting crazy out there. They're
man.
having evacuations and Joe. And they saying, bro, they're saying you need to write your name and date of birth on your body if you don't leave the evacuation sites, and obviously
For
if you stay
real?
there,
Some
because when
people
you
just
die, they
not
need to be
leaving.
able to identify you. And I'm like, yo, that's wild, bro. But y'all, as y'all know, some of y'all may know Charlie, bro. If you not parasocial like we are, so I know. But Charlie, he obviously lives in Florida, and he's talking about Hurricane Milton. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say. The link to
Okay.
his video will be down in the description below.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Come on,
Facts.
Charlie. I hope you're okay.
Hurricane Milton came through like Krampus last night, paying me and many other Floridians a visit.
Yep, he's from
And I
Florida.
wanted to talk about it a little bit because pretty much every comment on every video I posted for the last 3 days is talking about how ridiculously stupid it is that I'm not evacuating Tampa. During every stream recently, it's like calling me the Milton maniac for refusing to leave against the
got
orders
got-
of the
guy
state.
called
this
They
and
got
that.
10-foot range,
And I
bro.
want
I
to
would
clear
have
up some
left.
confusion.
Yeah, man.
First of all, I
bro.
appreciate that you care. That means a lot
care,
that you
Charlie.
care and value
Oh, I
my
like to put
safety
my
to
hair
try
like
and
yours.
let me know that I need to be evacuating.
Yeah, why
and,
didn't you go?
Heeding the warnings of the state and all of that.
Nah.
I am shocked.
Nah, he's a bum. We don't care.
Who?
Charlie, we don't care. He's a bum. So nah, cause that's what the haters be like. They be on some dumb John. They always be saying some stupid John.
Repeating what
They
say.
be like, you wear the same shirt every day. Nah,
Don't
you
be
could die.
repeating them.
You could die. Like, bro. That'd be unnecessary hate, bro. Like, I be
Yeah.
sitting here like, bro, come on, bro. Nah, but obviously
I'm
we
pretty
do
sure
care.
he was nervous and everything.
Yeah,
Can't say
nah.
he wasn't.
Cause again, even if you're not like, y'all saw the storm, John. Like, even if you're not with at the main epicenter where the hurricanes are gonna hit the worst, bro. Even it's up here, the outer areas, that rainfall
Yeah.
is crazy. Like, I saw
Oh,
this
that
video
center band.
where like it was. Oh, what's up?
No, I said I'm just thinking that center band.
Oh yeah, like not
Scary.
if you're in the eye, then you're not gonna experience nothing because obviously
The eye is empty.
the eye is like empty. There's no
Hollow.
storm. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm saying like I saw a video even like it was like the beginning Jones, and then as you get farther and farther closer towards the eye, but not like in it, the worst parts like the middle. Yo, the winds were just getting so bad. It was like first like brushing against the trees, pushing the trees. Then trees is getting uprooted. I was like, yo, oh no, I couldn't live there, bro. Yo, y'all boys that live in the Midwest, bro, besides tornadoes, y'all good, bro.
No, I can't.
Not
I
anyone
can't
had
live
this
down
impression
there.
that I'm some kind of death-defying Florida man who was going to take Mother Nature head on, hunker
Facts.
down, grit my teeth, puff my chest,
We
and
got
challenge it
Charlie.
to a fucking
This is our
boxing
new
match
rendition
or
of
something.
Jesus.
Hit
I
it
ain't
with
gonna
like
lie.
Duke Nukem lines. I'm here to fuck Milton and my butt, and I'm all out of butt. Like it,
I'm all out of
I
butt.
was
Yo,
never
something wrong
in
with Charlie,
a
bro.
dangerous
And I'm all out of
area
butt.
that Milton was going to be devastating for. Not in an evacuation zone, not in a flood zone, nothing like that. There was never, like, no one in my neighborhood evacuated, none of my family, friends, or anyone evacuated because we were not in that path. But I understand, like, reading, like, all the headlines and all the posts on Twitter and all that.
Yeah.
It would have you believe that Florida was about 2 hours away from being wiped off the face of the fucking globe.
And
the
this
whole
is
Florida.
precisely exactly the best demonstration of why you trust nothing on Twitter. And I know that's ironic because obviously, I had the Johns up there coming from Twitter, but obviously y'all saw that was a lie in itself, bro. That was clearly some clickbait, some engagement bait. But yeah, no, seriously. Hurricane Milton is bad, bro. They were saying that this is like the 4th worst hurricane that ever hit Florida or some joint. And I'm like, bro, that's wild, bro.
It was like back to back.
Or like that hit Tampa or something. But it was like the 4th worst like hurricane.
What was just before Milton?
Irina or something like that.
Something with an H, right? How they skip letters?
I thought it was something with I.
I don't know. H-I. But how they get the M?
J-K, element of P. Something. I don't know.
I don't know. But this Milton, they were talking about this lieutenant. I guess he served in the army or what is services or whatever.
Could be a fire.
Yeah, he was on. He was in his boat. He wasn't getting out of his boat, and
it took
he
him.
Survived. No,
he
survived, and then he's an amputee.
Like
he's an amputee.
Oh nah, bro. He was feeling like Luffy, bro. Oh never, bro.
Nah,
he said
good.
we ain't abandoning ship, bro. Captain going with his ship.
He was recording it live and everything. He wasn't going nowhere. And then today showed the picture.
He said, "Yeah." Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's some true baller, John.
Like, I get it. I totally understand it comes from a place of care. But you have to remember, I am the guy that clutches the railing on every staircase I go up and down just out of fear I might hit like a little water, lose my balance,
I am
and
the
slip
exact
like a cartoon
opposite of that.
character
I
on
do
Banana
not be
Peel
using
and
that.
die
I
on
be going down the
staircase.
stairs fully in the dark.
Who, if a
cannot
piece
see.
of chicken sits out for more than 5 minutes, I won't eat it because I'm afraid of a foodborne illness killing
Oh my
me.
God.
I am the last person that would go against an order to evacuate if my life was in danger.
Okay.
Yeah,
I am the last
I
person that would be gambling with my safety on something like
yeah.
that. So I wasn't doing anything crazy by staying. You have to remember, I've been in Florida my whole life.
His business,
Across
bro.
the 30 years I've inhabited this corporeal dimension,
he stood on business.
I've gone through probably 30 plus hurricanes.
I'm
I am
pretty
more
sure
familiar
down
with
there.
hurricanes than I am some of my cousins. So I know when to leave. I evacuated during Irma because I lived in downtown Tampa in my apartment at that time, which is a huge flood
that's
zone.
what I'm talking
that
about.
That shit turns into Atlantis even during a light drizzle. So I evacuated during that. And even though a storm like this is exceptionally rare, a direct hit to Tampa hasn't been documented for 100 years or something, a full century. Like, we're talking like Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point. You know, it's been 100 years since the Shadow Games. It was still something where I wasn't in the most devastating path of it. That's more of downtown Tampa, which I haven't lived in for 10 years now. There were much worse parts of Florida that were at risk for Milton, and I was not in them. I understand everyone's concern, and I appreciate it, but I just want to clear up the confusion here that I wasn't doing anything unhinged by staying. Now, I'm sure a lot of you saw that there was someone doing something pretty unhinged. Lieutenant Dan, he became an overnight Tampa celebrity.
I didn't even know he was going to mention him.
Hurricane Helene and something. Was just kind of floating out there in the bay on his little boat, saying that he was just going to ride it out. And he did. Lieutenant Dan survived.
And he did.
Tampa got very lucky. It doesn't seem like we got hit by the worst parts of the storm surge or anything. There wasn't a whole lot of flooding in the areas that typically flood during hurricanes. So overall, Tampa did get lucky. I haven't seen all of the damage to the rest of Florida yet. The biggest thing I've seen nearby is this.
Extreme damage.
Yeah, remember I was telling you about the dome, a baseball field or something?
Earlier
of
a fire.
Rip that top off.
And we were waiting to confirm that.
But I mean, it makes sense because when you think about it, and I think, what was this, like category? What category hurricane was this?
5. This is
5.
category 5, yeah.
Yeah, so then, the damages for category 5s usually be like, what, upward towards like the millions, bro? Like, it would be millions of dollars in damages. So, yeah, that makes sense. It's going to be a lot of cheese to replace this roof, too. I ain't going to lie, bro. Imagine, bro.
That ain't gonna be open.
Yo, guess who pockets is coming out of though?
The taxpayers?
Uh-huh.
The ones who suffering?
Yep. And guess what's gonna get built first before your house? Oh, that's tough.
What?
Nah, and that's what I'm saying. Guess what's gonna get built first or prioritized to be built first?
Stadium.
Yeah, before heads houses that needs to be rebuilt.
The stadium.
Tough. I ain't gonna lie. And you know what's crazy about that? We don't care. I ain't gonna lie, we don't care, bro, because we need sports. Now, let me stop playing. I ain't even trying to virtue signal, but bro. Things like this gonna take priority, bro. We got roads in our neighborhood alone that been messed up for literally a decade since we got here, and them Jones still not. Nah, but they gonna make sure they build the Starbucks.
These highways been being worked on since I was born.
Exactly.
They still being worked on in the same area.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. You gonna be able to get your coffee though. Trust.
to the 5th floor.
That's our baseball stadium for the Rays, Tropicana Field. It's often considered one of the worst facilities in all of major sports.
Oh, wow,
So I'm
it
not
is?
super surprised to see that the roof got eviscerated
Oh, so they
here
ain't taking
during
care
the
of that
storm.
Tropicana
I'm actually
Stadium.
more surprised
Word.
that Tropicana Field is still standing after kids throw rocks at it all the time. It's
What?
just
Wow,
not
is that
a good
bad?
facility at all.
They throw rocks at
But this was the biggest, like, most visible piece of damage I've seen so far. Really, the worst part
That's
of
when it keeps
Milton was
showing.
the tornadoes that were spawning after it made landfall.
Yeah, I
I
saw
know
a
quite
couple
a few people
tornado
lost
vids.
their
It was
lives from
wild.
the
Yeah.
I was
tornadoes,
like,
as well as a lot
yo.
of damage from places tornadoes came through. And that is horrible. I'm wishing everyone affected by the storm the best going forward with repairs
Yes.
and recovery and everything. I know there's tons and tons of Floridians without power, which happens
Yes.
for pretty much all hurricanes. That's just something you can't really avoid. All you can really hope for is that it get fixed soon. Right now I have power because I'm on generator. I know a lot of people had the impression that I was going to be raw dogging this hurricane with nothing but
So
a
he's-
tent and a
he's-
couple of sticks that I could
He's
whittle into
going on
spears or
generator.
whatever.
He doesn't even have power.
Not the
Nah,
case.
main
I
power
prep
down.
for hurricanes. Like I stayed, so obviously I was going to prep for it. Boarding the windows, putting the hurricane shutters up, and I do have a generator. Growing up, I did not. My parents didn't for a very long time, and one of the big things with hurricanes is you're going to lose power, and it sometimes takes
I'm like,
quite a few
why?
days.
Because boy, that boy costs money. Nah, I ain't
That
gonna lie.
generator?
The generators,
Oh,
that
yeah,
boy
they
costs
cost a lot.
money.
And they run on gas, right?
Yeah,
The generators?
it would have to because what?
Yeah, it can't run on
Or no,
electricity, duh,
you
right?
can have some electric generators. You got to save it up. Cause some of them are solar. Some of them you got to just charge it for a long time, so it has a lot of battery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
See, and those are the ones that have money. People who don't have money,
either
but
way,
they do.
bro, it costs like a band for that, bro. I'm poor, bro.
You just lose everything.
Bro, we barely
Like
paying
food,
rent, bro.
everything. Just everything's gone. And they better have home insurance because you can't live down there without having no type of home insurance.
Yo, that's the craziest joint because you think hurricane could happen, your house get destroyed, HOA will still be on your joint talking about some UA motor lawn, bro. What, bro?
You gotta get that roof fixed fast. See, that they be on some
I'm
dumb
like,
stuff.
I'm like, all right, bro, you gonna go ahead and show up the bill for that too because I don't know what you, bro. See, I can't with HOA. That's why we can't move into the nice crib or the 5-bed. Cause I'm gonna be going
Why
at it.
can't we?
Cause
I'm-
I'm be going at it with HOA every day. I'm be like, bro,
no, you're not, cause our stuff gonna be.
bro, I'm not
On
making
point.
sure. I'm not making sure my grass is 0.75 millimeters sharp, bro. You gonna really get. You
'Cause
gonna.
that's what they gonna be
Yeah,
looking
you gonna
for.
get off my front porch before we really get into it though, cause I'm a really yeah, cause now it's really gonna turn into a problem, bro. Like, bro, nah, bro. They talk about the grass and junk. I'm like, yo,
To get it back. And that's kind of hard for a family. So
Yeah.
when my parents were able to, they got a generator. So I do the same now. Another thing to keep in mind is evacuations aren't as easy as a lot of people like to pretend they
No, I
are.
don't think it is.
When I
You don't wanna
evacuated
leave
for
your
Irma,
stuff.
I almost didn't make it to Orlando in time, nearly getting caught in the fucking hurricane on the way there. It is a hard thing to do, and not everyone can just get up and leave.
Right,
There
and
are
where
a
they
lot of
go?
reasons
A lot of
why
people didn't have no
some
place to
families
go.
won't be able to do that.
you know what's probably
And I
really
think in-
so terrifying when I really sit and think about it. Like if a hurricane is imminent, right, and you're trying to go away from it, so because obviously you're trying to go to a safe area out of the evacuation zone. And say if you're like on a bridge or some joint and you see like the hurricane out in the ocean.
That's scary. You
That
can
is
see
terrifying. Like, nah, that probably has to genuinely be horrifying. I would be
You
sitting there
just
like,
want to go. You don't want to go. Ain't nobody moving. You
it's
just
like
want to go.
it's like looking at death in the face, kind of, bro. It's like, oh nah, bro, we gonna get cooked if we don't hurry up, bro. Y'all
Yeah.
worry about traffic too much, bro. Y'all know how to drive, bro. Y'all be pissing me. Oh my god, some of y'all be pissing me off on the highway, bro. How y'all be having accidents every single day, bro? Like y'all. Bro, how did y'all get licensed, bro? Nah, let me tell you.
There was a major accident today.
Of course there was.
No, during school. We outside. We're in the garden doing our garden thing. And this lady decides on a major road in this city, she wants to pull out and do a U-turn. And boom.
Your mom would do that same thing. I'm not gonna cap. Sorry, nah. Your mom be like, I'm not.
Not
from
on
here.
that major road, not
But,
on
like,
that street.
Not on these type Jones. Where
Some
that's
people
like,
just not thinking. Not thinking.
how do you even do a U-turn on a major street, bro?
Major. Like, you know how you have
Why?
one of those
And,
major
You messed up.
JFK Boulevard streets?
Just
Yeah.
bust the UE around the block.
Just came out the park and wanted to decide I'm going to go the other way, but I'm not going to go down and go around. But I'm just going to do a U right here. Okay. Yeah.
Nah,
sorry.
y'all. When you get your when you pass the permit test and you get your driver's license, let's work. Go ahead and
Yeah.
remember what you learned. Let's go ahead and
Right.
do that because I can't, bro.
But anyway, this is really sad.
Some of y'all
All
don't
these
have that.
hurricanes
An
are
important thing to
sad.
keep in mind is in Florida, people know hurricanes exist. So
That's
it's
why I
not
can't
like
go down
the
there.
people who build houses and buildings are building these without the idea that a hurricane might come through at some point. It's not made out of Legos and Lincoln Logs or anything. When a house is built or a business or whatever building is built, there is a code that is followed that has hurricane force winds in mind. Of course, nothing is ever
How do you
100% hurricane proof or anything. It's always going to vary. But the
Yeah.
point is, it's not like Milton would come through and deatomize every house that it touched because they were built poorly without the notion that a hurricane could pop up at some point in the future. My parents just recently got their windows replaced a couple weeks ago because their windows were old and rotting. And the new windows that they had replaced them are graded to withstand up to 165 mile per hour hurricane force winds. And I think that for a lot of modern houses and modern buildings, like that level might even be standard to a certain extent. I don't know, but the point
Wow.
is things built here
165 mile per
are
hour
built
winds?
with storms like this
Standard.
in mind. Maybe not this
Like,
exact
bro.
kind of storm because of how unbelievably
I wonder what
fucking rare
defense
it is
bulletproof
with the way
windows
that it
be
came
having
in.
them, 'cause, like,
But
bruh,
hurricanes
that's
in
crazy.
general. Now, of course, the biggest problem is flooding. And
Yeah.
in this case,
Yeah.
Tampa got pretty
Yeah.
lucky that the flooding wasn't nearly to the level they were expecting. There's nothing you can really do about flooding. You can hurricane proof a house till the fucking cows come home out the wazoo, but it's not going to help with flooding.
Yeah.
And those areas of Tampa that are very susceptible to flooding are the areas that were mainly under the big evacuation order with people needing to get out. Because you can't do anything about a huge storm surge flooding your house. You are in
I'm
huge
like,
danger
bro, these
there.
10-foot freaking.
Keep in mind, Tampa's not just
Bro.
like one fucking slab where everyone lives. Tampa's pretty spread out, actually.
Yeah.
So while downtown Tampa floods like a motherfucker, where I am in Tampa, not so much. Not really a flood threat at all, really, unless we got fucking 500
'Cause
trillion
different
gallons
elevations
of
and
water
Right,
dumped
I
on
was
us.
gonna say,
You
yeah.
know, so it has to be something crazy for this part of Tampa to flood. So I just wanted to explain here that I wasn't putting myself in like the biggest risk by staying. I wasn't in the evacuation zones and I wasn't in a place that had a lot of danger of, like trees flying.
I feel like this is another thing with the internet too. And like just to really comment on this, but with the parasociality, because I can understand where people like obviously Charlie may be some people's favorite content creator. A lot of people just like him as a content creator, so you want to watch him. And obviously you like his content, so you want him to be safe and be around. But like, bro, why are y'all assuming he doesn't have common sense? Like, why are y'all not assuming like, okay, so hurricanes are hitting Florida, cool. Charlie lives in Florida. Hurricanes are hitting Tampa specifically hard. Okay, Charlie lives in Tampa. Do you think like he just doesn't know this information is out? Like clearly he's gonna do something about this, like because it's gonna affect him in a lot of ways, not only just with content and making content, but also maybe family members and such. Like he already expressed. Like I don't understand why people have the need to like feel like they gotta go on a whole thesis or like comment or spam comment so many times. Like Charlie, oh my God, you gotta leave, you gotta leave. Bro, he knows, bro. He live in Florida, bro. He was gonna be one of the first people to know because it mainly affects him in the area he lives at. I don't understand, like, bro. I don't know, bro. But I don't know. Maybe that's just the thing with people. Like they just feel the need to.
And you know what? In the news also, why they always got to report the worst part?
Oh, that's because
And then they got to be in the wind like this.
because
like,
the news always push their own narratives. That's
I be
like
come
factually known.
on.
That's why like I agree with the political stance of that because like yeah, news factions like are definitely like you could tell which ones are on which side. Like if it's a left wing news, if they're more like right wing, if they're more like fence sitter, centrist, you could
They
really
always
tell.
got to report like the worst parts and make just everybody just feel like.
Because if you
scared and
build,
stuff and
but
just-
think about it, negativity. If you make something seem more doomer, like more negative, more people are more or less gonna pay attention because negativity is more of like a factor that will shine to you than
Right. There we
something
go.
positive, and that's
the bad is
unfortunate.
good instead of the good being good.
That's what I'm saying, and that's again why like if I feel bad for some of y'all if y'all generally are angry that I kind of clickbaited this. I can see where y'all coming from because it's like, yo, bruh, like why are we talking about this are two storms? Like if it's gonna be worse, even though it's not.
It looked like it was two storms.
It just looks bad though. I seriously, my fault, y'all. If I clickbaited y'all bad and y'all offended by that, but like, yeah, like when you play up this negativity card, it's just gonna get a lot more attention on it. It's unfortunate, but that's just the reality. But my main thing of that for people was just like, yeah, bro, Charlie knows he gonna be alright, bro. Y'all don't gotta spam him though. Oh my bad, I didn't mean
Everybody else, I hope they be,
flying
they will be
around
all right.
or anything
Facts.
like that. I and my family and friends were lucky enough to not be in one of the major affected areas that Milton was going through, so we decided it was probably all right to stay. Anyway, though, I'll go ahead and stop serving up this yappy meal. I'll stop blabbering on about it. Wishing my fellow Floridians the absolute best going forward. To anyone affected by the hurricane, I'm hoping power is restored quickly and effectively. Hopefully,
Power
all
went
the
out the other
repairs
day.
are
That was a
getting
day.
made quickly and effectively as well. And yeah, just stay strong, Florida.
Yep.
That's really about it.
Stay
Just kind of wanted to
strong.
explain that. Contrary to popular belief, I didn't do something crazy and wacky by deciding to stay and just kind of stream through a lot of it. So, yep, that's really about it. So,
See
yep.
ya.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Shout out Charlie, bro. But yeah, he gonna be alright, bro. But yeah, if you in Florida, bro, prayers for y'all, bro.
Yep.
Hopefully y'all gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying?
You guys gonna be
Hopefully
good.
don't hit the Jones. Don't be hitting y'all too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any after effects, it ain't gonna cause too many damages and disrupt too many people's lives. But yeah, bro, that was Hurricane Milton. Charlie, if you wanna watch the original video, like I said in the beginning, that boy be downstairs from blood. Give your own opinions and conjecture. But we at the
And
end.
okay.
I'm like, yo, dang. I'm like, y'all see this, bro? Mom always just doing me dirt. But yo, just go ahead and tell them to like the video and all that.
Like the video.
Facts.
Subscribe. Okay.
They
Make
already
sure
know
you
this.
turn on the post notifications so every time Mom and Trill post a new video,
Oh.
it'll be fresh,
Every-
hot fire, fresh,
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
fresh, hot fire, and always in your feed.
Fresh, hot, spicy,
Spicy,
fiery,
fiery.
and
Always,
always
in your feed.
You better watch the whole thing. I ain't
Yes.
gonna lie, it'd be tough if you did. But yeah, bruh, and with that being said, yo, like I said, that's Mom, Trill.
Mom, Florida.
We gonna bust up for y'all, but we gonna catch
Yes.
y'all when we got cover the next bozo.
Yes.
I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.
Peace.